What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. I'm linking this video in the description box underneath so that you can see the full piece. It's only, it's 30 minutes, 38 minutes long. For some reason I thought it was 20, but it's 38 minutes long. This is Michael Bryd, Lieutenant Michael Bryd. He was the commander of the unit that protects the House chamber of the Capitol on 6 January. Why this is disgusting, and I had wanted to speak about it quite some time back, but we didn't know anything really. But I knew from the beginning, by Allah, I swear, I knew from the beginning it was a black man that shot the white heifer at the Capitol. I knew that. And I'm sure I'm not some oracle. I'm sure many of you suspected the same thing, because they were keeping it very quiet, but there was a lot of brewing already, and all the signs pointed to me this gonna end up being a black dude. I just knew. And what makes me sick, and why you need to see this link that I've put down below, is because Lester Holt, another Sambo, is the one interviewing him for NBC News. And Lester Holt is basically a white man. For all intents and purposes, he's white. He's not an African. He makes me sick. There, I said it. And one of the things that makes me sick about this is he is using tactics. He's sitting in for the white man. He's not acting or asking the questions that an African person would be inclined to. And one of the things that he said was to this commander was that, normally, your name was withheld, and your name and your identity were withheld, and usually in high-profile police shootings, the name of the officer is released, but yours, as if it was some anomaly. Well, that was a lie, because one of the things that we all know is that as soon as one of these murdering white devils kills one of us, the first thing we see is the full government name of the person they murdered. We see all their social media. We see everything they've ever done since they were 3. And we never hear the name of the white devil until long after, if at all. You will recall that even in the case of Mike Brown, how long did it take before we knew Darren Wilson's bitch-ass name? How long? That's just one. We can go down the list. They always protect them. But the fact that he has to sit up here and defend shooting this white bitch who got exactly what she deserved. Exactly what she deserved. You play with fire, you get burned. Do you understand? You stand in quicksand, you sink. You jump out of an airplane without a parachute, you die. I could keep going. You storm the Capitol with a violent mob of racists, you get popped. That's exactly what you deserved. But they had to still go through clearance, and he had to be cleared by the Secret Service police and the Capitol Police and the and the mayor and the governor and God and everything else. And the only reason is because he shot a white bitch. That's it. But the glaring irony, everybody, and the white hypocrisy of it all, that all these damn white devil ass people who had no good reason to be storming the Capitol at all, There's many good reasons to storm the Capitol, and I'll be with you. This wasn't it. Because if the standard now is you can storm the Capitol just because your ass hurt, then we got a lot of legitimate stuff to be ass hurt about. So we should be storming that bitch daily. But isn't it a glaring irony that all these damn white people were storming the fucking Capitol? They weren't shot. And I brought you the audio and the video of some of the white devil supposed to be cops that were up there calling these insurrectionists brother and we love you and all of this nonsense. They were all in on it. So all these white people get close enough to the Capitol to storm it and they're not shot. But the moment a white bitch gets shot by a black man while she's in the act of insurrection and storming the damn Capitol chamber, she's shot, and that's a problem. Nah, she got exactly what she deserved. And what they didn't ask him that I wish they had said, would you do it again? Because if I was him there, I would have been like, yeah, I shot her bitch ass and I'd do it again. I would do it again. But there's another glaring element to this, everybody. And that is, this guy is the commander of this unit that protects the House chamber. And he's a 28-year veteran in total. I always tell you, we got black people in the highest places of this bitch. In industry, in security, in lawmaking, in government, in management. Go down the list. That we could take this bitch anytime we wanted to. Now just imagine this man, you at that level of security, you can determine who's hired and who ain't. So you could surround yourself with some Black Independence Liberation League types. You understand? In uniform. You could surround yourself with some NFAC types. You understand? And at an hour of our choosing, you take the whole fucking Capitol. And you say, write checks now, or everybody gets it. You feel me? I'm just trying to illustrate to you that we have all these black people in high places that could make real differences for us if they decided, if they understood that you need to act on behalf of your people in all situations, no matter where you at. And that just occurred to me yet again as I listened to him and what his position was. Indeed, he was the last line of defense. If they had gotten through, with this door that we saw this white bitch, after it broke the window out, that we saw her white ass climbing through, once you get through that door, you're in the House chamber. That's it. That's it. He's the last line of defense. Otherwise, everybody in there would have been in physical danger. He had already given the order to the members of the House and their staff to take off their pins that identify them as members of Congress and, you know, try to look regular, as regular as they could, and then to take shelter under their seats as much as they could. He speaks about, you know, some of the other members of the House that are, you know, either disabled or they're elderly. They can't really like run and jump and do stuff. So like they don't really have a lot of options physically. But it's an outrage that this is even an interview, because when have we seen the murderer of George Floyd sitting on a NBC exclusive interview being interviewed and has to apologize for the murder of George Floyd or his actions, or the murderer of Breonna Taylor, or the murderer of Alton Sterling, or the murderer of Von Derek Myers, or the murderer of Philando Castile, or the murderer, we keep going. This is more white devil bullshit. There's no need for this interview. There was no need for an investigation. Anybody and everybody storming the fucking Capitol should have had their fucking head blown off. That's just what it is. At the very least, you take that risk if you're storming the damn Capitol. The real story is, where's the interview of all the assholes that allowed this white bitch to get to this door where he would have to shoot her bitch ass? Where's their interview? Where is it? Where is it? And they certainly wouldn't have Lester Holt up there questioning them, their white asses. You understand? Where's the interview of those who let them pass? And he even says in this interview that he was given information that there had been other officers that were in front of that door and they had stepped aside. A lot of that went on. We know from the videos, the raw video that we saw when they first were breaching the Capitol, they had been given inside floor plans of where stuff was. There was a white bitch that was saying, no, down up under this floor is such and such, and over that way, like they knew the layout. This was white collusion, white allegiance at every level. It wasn't just the motherfuckers storming it. It was everybody from Trump to the bitch next door. I tell you, we need black collusion and black allegiance at every level. Throw out this, well, that's not right, and two wrongs don't make a right, and all this nonsense. You'll never get anything. You haven't and you won't. If you want something you never had, you got to do shit you never did. You must. That's the golden key, everybody. In your individual life, as a family, as an individual, as a family, as a society, as anything you can name. If you have children and they say to you, Mommy, Daddy, what's the key to success? You tell them the key, the golden key to success is if you want something you never had, you must do shit you never did. And whatever it is that you seek, you will have that. You will have it. So it wasn't lost on me during this interview that I just thought, damn, man, you know, even at that level, just even now, Biden is not doing the shit that he should be doing. We still don't have a damn reparations check. They still haven't passed the George Floyd Policing Act, and down the list I can keep going. Just think if all the black security were of one mind, from Secret Service to Capitol Police to everything else. If they were of one mind, just think about it. Think about what could happen when we hear that such and such can't pass because Mitch McConnell is holding it up. Or who's the fucker? Joe Manchin. You see? They're at the highest levels of security. They see these people every damn day. You understand? How come they're not making some of these people just fucking disappear? Or, you know, they get a picture, mailed to them or shit of their kids at school. Or something, you know, I mean, I'm being ridiculous, but you understand what I'm telling you. Like, we don't seize the opportunities that we have access to that could make real impact in the lives of our people in this nation. And he's yet another example of that. But he did exactly what would have been done had it been us storming the fucking Capitol. a sister never would have got to that damn door to be climbing through the broken glass. Had it been us storming the Capitol, they would have already been taking fucking positions at the perimeter and shit. You see? So they want their cake and eat it too. They want to be able to be insurrectionist, violent rioters and shit, storming capitals. And sadly, we're never going to know what they would have to say if he had been white. We probably either A, would have never known his name, the story would have completely gone away, and it would have been a non-event, or he would be being held up as a hero of the highest order, that he single-handedly saved the entire country and all its territories. That's what would be the narrative had he been white. Oh, he saved the entire world. He did it. Thank God he was ever born, because he saved all of humanity. So, anyways, you go and watch this. Like I said, I'm linking it down below. And then, inshallah, we will discuss. This will be one of the things that we'll discuss in my next live event. I also want to say thank you to all of you who were a part of my first ever live event over on Jedi Africa. I promised you that I was endeavoring to try and do that, and I'm so grateful that I was able to do it, and I thank you guys all that came. I do apologize for my demeanor to some degree, because I'm just in a state of high stress right now, y'all. Just high stress. And I'll be updating you with regard to what we spoke about in that live stream, as far as what are the things I told you I was going to be doing next, and I'll be giving you the follow-up on that. I did speak with the airline today. I'll be telling you about that, and the brother in Ghana who reached out to me today, not yesterday, but he finally reached out to me today. He and his son, no less. So I'll be discussing that over on that channel in my next piece for that channel. For this channel, like I say, I'm hoping to have a live stream out for you. We'll do a live stream on this channel probably the next day or two. I could get a wild hair and it could be tomorrow, it could be later, I don't know. But I'm just trying to say to you that whenever we're together again here on this channel, that this will be one of the things that I would like to bring up and get your thoughts and feelings on, because you're going to go and watch the link that I linked to this video down underneath. All right. So I love you all. Also, a random special shout out to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, I cried when you sent me that picture of you wearing that shirt, man. Man, I love you so much, brother, and I appreciate you. And I'm not just saying it because it's mine, but you looked amazing in it. And that's a great color for you and everything. Like, I'm really, like, that really, it just touched me so bad. But, and for you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, I told you guys I started a collection. I'll link it down below. I've done it before. I haven't really been pushing it because, you know, I've had a lot of participation. But whatever. Anyways, I'll put that underneath the video as well. But do go and watch this, and we will discuss. I love you all. I'll see you soon.